Hey guys, it's Rich with your Monday Spot in the Pagan Perspective. This week we're talking about the Gothic pagan look and how, many people stereotype it. So I'm only going to read a part of it for the entire thing. Look down in the bottom bar because it is getting kind of late. I didn't realize that Cara sent these out on whenever she sent them out last week. She sent them out and I didn't realize because I'm not getting the emails on my phone like I used to because there's something up with the POP 3 or something is what it says. Anyway, so now that I finally looked at it, you're getting this a little bit late, but after this I'm going to record next week's video so it'll be on time. So basically it's saying how the Gothic section or the Gothic type people, the way they dress and the way they look and everything, how people put them in a stereotypical view of being pagan or Wiccan or something like that. And there's so many people that will make that stereotypical, sorry. Cara, I'm taping it right now as you texted me, so that's coming up. Anyway, this person's talking about how there's so many stereotypical views of people who wear the Gothic style clothes and how they kill animals, this and that, all that other, horribleness. And it's not true. And basically the question is, what are your opinions on the phenomenon of people just jumping to conclusions like they have their own jump to conclusions, why would you do this? Basically, my views on it is it's a way of expressing yourself. You might kind of look depressed, but you're not really. You're just comfortable in certain colors and certain styles of clothing. There was a point, because I'm a huge Johnny Cash fan, that I would wear a tribute to Johnny Cash by wearing all black all the time. I wasn't Gothic, I was just a fan of Johnny Cash, and he felt comfortable in black and I feel comfortable in black whenever I do wear it. And I don't wear it as much anymore because it does get really hot. But it's a very comfortable look for me, and it's slimming, so yeah, that's great. Specifically, what can we as a community, Goths and Pagans and Pagan Goths alike, do to be more accepting and understanding of each other, regardless of the aesthetic preferences we exhibit outside of circle? How can we learn not to marginalize each other? Basically, just be cordial about it. And this is one thing I like about the military. Everybody's wearing the same uniform. You judge people on who they are, on a daily basis. And whenever you get outside of work, yeah, they might wear Gothic style clothes. I knew one guy, he wouldn't go out to a club or he wouldn't go anywhere without dressing up in like really nice slacks and a vest and dress up or dress shirt and all that stuff. He wouldn't go out without wearing that. I know another guy that he would always wear a vest, whether he was in a regular t-shirt or if he was, in actually dress clothes. He would always go out in that stuff. Certain people would always wear a cowboy hat. It's stuff like that. But you get to know them first, and then you see how they dress outside of work. So, it's actually better for me being in the military to see how people dress after, or know the people first, and then see how they dress afterwards. So, for me, that's what I enjoy, is being able to get to know the person first and then see how they dress. Because, yeah, they might dress a little differently, but in all reality, you work with them, you know how they act and that they're a fun person to be around, but they just like to dress a certain way. So, basically, get to know the person before you snap to a judgment on what they're wearing. What else do we have here? I think that's about it. Oh, or here's another one. Or saying that I can't say how many times, though, I've watched a video on YouTube, Goths not being spiritual, telling Goths not to kill kittens, stuff like that, during rituals. And these are coming from people who don't understand. Again, just like almost all of my videos have been, educate the people that are telling you this, and tell them how it really is, so then they're not sitting there berating you. They might still make fun of you and tease you and stuff like that, but you know what? At least they have that education, they have that knowledge. So, moving on. Or saying that Goths shouldn't do shadow work because they're already really depressed and couldn't handle it. Okay, not all Goths are depressed. Okay, it doesn't matter what kind of work you do. You know, you shouldn't do it in certain emotional states. You shouldn't do it. You shouldn't do any ritual that requires, you know, stuff that can, I don't want to say go wrong, but you don't want anything that can have, that you can have regrets of later. So, if you're in a poor emotional state, if you're extremely happy and you want to do a ritual of thanks and all that, great, more power to you. But if you're depressed, you might want to just hold off on doing a ritual. Just for a little while, just calm down, maybe a meditation, stuff like that. But a full-blown ritual, and you know, some people do some really bad things out of just hate, and you know, because they're upset about something. So if you're in an extreme emotional state that's really bad, don't go and do anything drastic that will have adverse effects. Let's put it that way. I think I pretty much answered the questions. So that's basically all that I have for this week. Like I said, I'm going to tape next week's. So until then, may you have a great day and a better tomorrow. May your ancestors be with you. All that jazz. I'll talk to you all later. Bye-bye.